Hey guys, it's Damien back from the Brittle Box Candy Company. I'm doing a really quick video. I've had a handful of people email me that are doing home-based businesses that are not familiar with shipping. This can be kind of not necessarily a boring video. I'm going to try to make it as interesting as I possibly can. But it's actually, it's really, really important, to be honest with you, to your bottom line when you're really wanting to make money, is to understand shipping. It's kind of like a subject that a lot of people don't necessarily cover. There's a lot of videos on YouTube about how to start a business, but there's really not a lot on shipping. And it took me some time, several months to close to about a year when I first started, to really understand shipping and how to maximize what you're charging your customers to ship a product. I'm going to start off really quick by telling you there are a lot of variables when it comes to shipping a product. Of course, destination, weight, the size of the box, also insurance. If the product that you're making, if you're making something that you're shipping and it's expensive, it could be the diamond ring, for instance, or a gold bracelet that has a high value to it. Do you insure it? Do you not insure it? There's a lot of variables, and a lot of questions that people have sent to me on Twitter and some of my other social media accounts. So I'm going to do a really quick video here. I'm going to try to cover as much of it as I can without going into a 30-minute fall asleep while you're watching my video type of thing. So really quick, what I did when I first started out, it was on eBay. I started a store on eBay and I started selling our product. I really didn't understand regional rate boxes. I traditionally use the USPS probably 99.9% of the time. I use UPS sometimes. I don't use FedEx just because I don't. It's more convenient to use the other two. But here's what I learned about the Postal Service. They are good at what they do, but I will say they're not great at what they do. I've had not a lot, but I would say I'd had a good amount of orders that were needing to be at a certain destination at a certain time. Let's just say that they didn't get there on time and they didn't arrive in good condition. So what I did is I pretty much went to the USPS.com website. I print all of my labels here at home through that. I don't go through websites that offer postage because there's normally an extra premium tacked onto that. There's not a discount of some kind that I have seen, and I'm only going to talk about my own experience. So going to USPS.com, set yourself up an account. You can just register, very simple, very easy. You get a login and a password. Go through the website and really get familiar with it. It'll show you a lot of reference material and information about the different forms of shipping, the different methods: first class, priority, priority express, one day. But there are a lot of people are familiar with flat rate, which is basically a set amount for their flat rate box, and I believe it's up to 70 pounds that you can ship anything that you want, pretty much. There are some restrictions on what they ship, but in general, merchandise, products, cookies or candies like we make, you can ship using the priority flat rate. It's really going to depend upon their packaging and how you're actually packaging the product you're shipping. That's going to determine that. Something that I bumped into that's a huge, I'm going to tell you, it's an enormous money saver and will increase your bottom line, is the regional rate boxes. Regional rate boxes go from A, B to C. There's a regional rate A box, there's a regional B rate box, and a regional C rate. What these are boxes very similar to a flat rate, but they are in 3 different weight classes that each of those boxes can have a maximum amount of weight, but they don't go to 70 pounds. So I hope that made sense. I'll say it again. The regional rate boxes A, B, and C, they come in different shapes and sizes. I believe there's two different sizes and configurations for each of them: 2 A's, 2 B's, and 2 C's. These boxes are a better price point if you are shipping from East Coast to California, and let's just say it's 3 pounds of a cake, a bun cake, let's say. You can, if you have one of those 3 configurations boxes and it fits the type of cake you have, you could ship it for a considerable discount compared to using a flat rate, and even a considerable discount using your own box. As long as you can configure it and you can fit it in one of those regional A, B, C boxes, you can save a lot of money, especially if you're printing your postage through the website. If you can, you will save yourself not only time waiting in the line at the post office, which we know is not the most enjoyable thing, and not the most efficient time as well. It takes a long time. But if you print the postage through the website, USPS.com, you will save a fortune. I mean a fortune on shipping. There are some boxes that we shipped that are 20-pound, 30-pound when we have catered some weddings with some of the favors, party favors that we do. 20-pound box, and we save anywhere from $10 to $12, $15 just in postage by printing it online and not going to the store. So if you have access, of course, to a computer, you're obviously watching this video. If you have access to creating an account, and I would say definitely utilize the USPS website, you will save yourself a fortune. And get familiar with it, and it took me about a year, really. It took me some time to really get down pat. I know now, like the back of my hand, how much it would cost to ship 2 pounds worth of product from here to Washington State, from here to Arizona. What's the best box I should use, my own box. But familiarize yourself with it, and it's really important that you do. It's not the most interesting thing, and it's not the most exciting part of a business, but I will tell you, it could cost you a fortune if you don't know it and you don't know it well. Shipping, knowing the weight of your product, knowing the destination and the type of box can literally make you money and not lose you money. So that's my very boring video for the USPS how to ship a product online. And of course, if you get into international shipping, that's like a whole nother ball game, and that's a whole nother video. We shipped around the world as far as Dubai, South Africa, and many other places. But that's a whole nother thing, and of course, I had to educate myself on that. And again, it may not seem like something that you really need to do. It's kind of a boring topic, but once you have learned it and you've got it down, you will save yourself a lot of money and headaches. And it's really, really important that you do it. If you're going to run a business online, or if you're just going to run a business that's not necessarily online but out of a store and you're shipping, you need to know your shipping and know the different options that are available, and it'll save you a fortune. So I do hope that that video helped you out. If you have any comments, let me know. Like our video. Also subscribe, and I will have a whole bunch of videos. Thanks, guys.